Hey everybody, welcome back to the Working Man's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. Guys, as you know, I'm usually just a neat whiskey guy. Don't like adding water or ice, but every once in a while I do like a good whiskey cocktail. And this one here we're gonna do today is one of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites, whiskey cocktails. You all heard of it, and it's easy to make. It's really easy to make, and you can do your own variations. So I just wanted to show you what mine is. So today we're gonna make the old fashioned, guys. Slightly different ingredients than some of you might be used to. A lot of them are the same though. As I said, you can kind of mess with it, get your own kind of recipe, see what goes well. But this is, from my own experience, this is my favorite one to make. So we start off with High West Double Rye. You can do it with any rye whiskey or bourbon. I prefer rye in my old fashions. That spice gives it a nice little, nice little flavor to it. And High West, this is a very good one. This was actually a gift from my sister Ashley and my brother-in-law Derek. I've been, as you can see, enjoying this. I've had this a while, for several months now. But it's a very good rye whiskey, and before it was all gone, I wanted to use it to make the old fashioned. A lot of good rye whiskeys out there, guys. Shoot, anywhere from George Dickel rye. I know a lot of people like Bullet rye. Knob Creek has a great one. Pikesville is one of my favorites. If you want a little more heft to it, Pikesville's 110 proof. It goes very well drinking neat or in a cocktail. But double rye, guys. I reviewed this by itself a while back and really enjoyed it. But we won't go into the whole thing. There's a lot to read on the back of this label, but it's a really good rye whiskey, guys. For rye lovers, if you really enjoy the taste of rye, you're gonna like this one a lot. So we start off with the rye, guys. So for my own liking, you can add or subtract as much as you want. That's the great thing about creating your own whiskey cocktails or cocktails in general. But I usually do 3 shots of rye whiskey. 2. All right. So 3 shots of rye whiskey, guys. Then you got your bitters, the Angostura bitters, your normal bitters. These are just the aromatic bitters, but they also have different flavors if you guys want to go that way. I prefer these ones. They have orange. They had orange bitters at the store too, but I really like your basic bitters. Just gives it a nice kind of herbal taste. So we'll put in just a few little drops of bitters there, guys. All right. And this is my personal go-to, guys. A lot of people will use simple syrup. Simple syrup's fine to use in cocktails. I like making my own simple syrup if you're going to go that way. It's so easy. All you got to do is boil some water with some sugar, and I believe I think it's 2 parts water for 1 part sugar. Maybe 2 cups of water with 1 cup of sugar. But you dissolve the sugar in the water, and it's that easy, guys. So my personal taste, I didn't want to go with both simple syrup and maple syrup, but this is bourbon aged maple syrup, guys. My Uncle Harvey in West Virginia, when I was a kid, used to send maple syrup that he grew from his own trees, or that he produced from his own trees, I should say. And it was, man, being a kid and having that on your pancakes, good stuff. It's been a while, but I still remember Uncle Harvey's syrup. So this is pretty close to the taste, guys. I mean, this is, not your um, high fructose corn syrup, induced syrup. But it's there's just something about real maple syrup. It's got a specific taste that's really good. So we just put in 1 teaspoon of this barrel aged maple syrup. All right. Wipe down the table later. It's gonna be a little sticky. I was just looking at the label here, guys. But maple syrup, as I said, instead of simple syrup. I love maple syrup. Don't care for the store stuff too much, or your log cabins and all that. But real, legit maple syrup. A little more expensive, guys, but worth the taste. And then, we'll put a little bit of cherry juice in there. Not much. Oh, making a mess here. And yeah. All right. Just a little bit, guys, because I don't like my cocktails too sweet. That's why I didn't want to put in simple syrup and maple syrup. Here we go. And guys, this is really important in the recipe here. Orange peel. And you can cut up a piece of orange, that's all fine too. But personally, you slice off just with a potato peeler a slice of this orange peel here. Get yourself a nice little piece, couple inches long or so. Oh shoot, can't even. There we go. All right. So put a couple in there, and it's really important. Oh, shoot. Sorry guys, I'm no bartender as you can see, but I like to show how I make my cocktails. So, a slice or two of the orange peel. Those oils in the orange are gonna give it a really nice flavor, even though it's only a couple little pieces. Gonna give it a really nice flavor, guys. So, got your glass of ice here. Pour it in there. That's when we'll mix it up. Old fashioned, guys. I'm an ice chewer. The old fashioned, this one in particular, I love it because, as I said, it's not too sweet. It's great because you can taste the maple in there. You can taste that spice from the rye. The bitters, that herbal taste again. It just got a lot going on for it. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And if you want, I don't always put fruit in there other than the orange peel, but if you want, you can put a cherry in there just to kind of garnish it. But that is my old fashioned, guys. So as I said, ingredients are 3 shots of rye whiskey, about 3 or 4 dashes of bitters, a teaspoon of true maple syrup. This is the bourbon barrel aged maple syrup. A little bit of cherry juice, couple of pieces of orange peel, and stir it up. Drop a cherry in there, and that's the old fashioned, guys. So simple. I made a big mess. Don't care. Just having a good, relaxing Sunday. Got my fire going behind me. And I think I may put on another review later on as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. That's just your basic old-fashioned there, guys. So, good stuff. Not overly sweet. It's a very good cocktail. So, hope you guys will try it out. Let me know what you think, and let me know what your recipes are for your own cocktails as well. So that's it for now, guys. I'll get back on here in a little bit and review some whiskey. Talk to you guys soon. Till next time, cheers.